What is good? I mean, what is really good, my people? It is UK, brother, dr.blick, the darkest man around. And today, guys, I'm here with Geekdom. Say hi to the people, man.
Hello, happy to be here with the darkest man, like you said.
And I'm also here with MJ from GeekListTv. Say hello, man.
What's up, guys? MJ here, and I can't believe it. I find myself recording with Geekdom 101 and, of course, Geekdom 101 of the One Piece community. What's going on, guys?
Oh, that's very big praise for our friend.
Yeah, that was like, whoa.
The PhD in Blick.
But today, guys, we're gonna be doing a slightly different video. If you've been subscribed to my channel for a long time, you guys would know that I started off with Dragon Ball and I kind of faded out a bit. But today we're gonna be talking about Goku's offer to Frieza. Like, what could Goku possibly offer Frieza? And Geekdom, I spoke to you about this yesterday, so I'm gonna let you start off first and give your thoughts about it. So yeah, go ahead.
Well, it's been a talk for a few days now about this spoiler thing. And I don't think it's so much what Goku can offer Frieza. I think it's more what Goku's, I guess, connections to the afterlife and to the gods can offer Frieza. Because on the surface, it would appear like Frieza would never team with Goku. And he wouldn't, because he has a tremendous amount of hatred for that man. But Frieza also has a tremendous amount of hatred for that cocoon that he's in. And I think, I'm guessing, this is just speculation, that Goku is probably going to talk to Beerus and King Yama and probably set it up so that they're going to tell Frieza, okay, if you help us in this tournament, we will give you a better place in hell. It's sort of like how when you're in prison, and I've never been before, but I've heard and read stories, there are, good prisons and bad prisons. And sometimes you go to like a bad prison, and if you behave well, they'll move you to a less secure prison where you get more freedom and whatnot. Sort of like that, I think that would put Frieza in a different part of hell. He's still gonna rot down there, but at least he's not gonna be suffering with those teddy bears and those angels and whatnot. I don't think that Goku is going to wish or ask for Frieza to be brought back to life. He's too dangerous, too reckless. I don't see that happening. I had somebody yesterday actually say, what if they make Frieza a god of destruction in a different universe? And I said, that's not a bad idea, but Frieza's just a prick, and to be a god of destruction, you have to have some kind of, decent side to you, or else you're gonna piss off the Omni King. So I think it's gonna be mostly a comfort thing. Plus, don't forget, if Frieza says, piss off to Goku and Beerus, he might get wiped away from all existence, either by an angry Beerus or by the fact that the entire universe could get wiped away. And if it does get wiped away, then he will cease to exist. Now, Rhymestyle was saying that, I think he would rather not exist than be in the cocoon. I don't think so. I think that he would probably take that bargaining chip and get out of that cocoon if he can.
What about you, MJ?
You brought up a very good point, Geekdom, in the whole prison analogy. I can see them doing that. Goku does have connections, Yama, Baba, the Kaioshins, etc. So they probably could work out a deal where they move him out of that cocoon. It's very interesting, though, if they do go the whole Baba way and they actually do bring him back for 24 hours, similar to how Goku was brought back, and of course, prior in Dragon Ball, if Baba's the one to bring him back and he's brought back for 24 hours, I've actually seen the theory that, since he'll be dead, he can utilize his golden form a lot better. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
the SS3 theory.
Yeah, the SS3 theory. But however though, it would still eat up his time. You know what I mean? So I think that's a very cool theory to bring him in and then get him out of the tournament. Because remember, guys, the reason that I think Geekdom 101, me and you do like the idea of bringing Frieza in is because they're losing Boo. Boo is one of the strongest characters Boo is one of the strongest fighters on that team. So the fact that, they're going to go to the afterlife, or they're going to try some way, shape, or form to find a new fighter to replace Boo, Frieza, I think, is the most logical choice because he's probably the strongest in the afterlife, you know what I mean?
He is.
So Beerus going to him, and saying, hey, you're either going to join the team and help my ass live, or you're just gonna die, you know what I mean? Because Zeno's gonna erase this, or I could just kill you right now. Pick your choice, you know what I mean? Whichever one you want. Either way, you ain't existing, brother. You know what I mean? So there you go.
Yeah, I totally agree with that because, like, I feel like Goku will have to go with Beerus there because you know how, like, Frieza's scared of Beerus, like, just Beerus being there. I feel like he'll still be intimidated by Beerus. being there. But if Goku goes there alone, it's gonna be an interesting conversation back and forth with him and Frieza. And also, like, I do feel that it's gonna take quite a bit of convincing, like it did with everybody else, because you guys noticed that Goku's been giving people lies, telling everyone that they're gonna get money and everything. He could end up saying, yo, Frieza, you're gonna come back and stay here for forever. You're getting revived, you're getting the second chance at life, and then Frieza just goes away and he gets angry at Goku or something. He could lie to him still, because Goku has been lying to everyone.
Conversation, that's for sure, because these are two guys who hate each other. We're talking about Frieza sees Goku as his mortal enemy. You know, I mean, his hatred for Goku is so deep that when he came back, he didn't really even seem to care for Trunks that much. Yeah, you can chalk that up to Toei's lazy writing, or whether you want to chalk it up to whatever it is, but he did really want to kill Goku. That's what his main focus was. Goku was the guy he came back for, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's going to be interesting to see their interactions initially, too, like the reaction of Frieza seeing Goku there, and just like he's sitting there getting tortured by these teddy bears and these angels and whatnot, and then he turns around and sees Goku there, and then he realizes, yeah, this really is hell. And then Goku's like, how would you like to get out of hell for 24 hours? It's almost like he's going on parole, dude. Like, I really do see it like prison. It really, I just keep making comparisons to prison. Don't drop the soap, Frieza. So he gets he gets out, right? And he's gonna, I think what he might try to do, bro, is he might try to, and this might be a little comedy thing that popped in my head. Once the tournament's over and his time is up, he might try to run away, bro. He might, like, say, you know what, I'm not going back to hell. And then it's gonna take, like, you know, we'll see like a comedy scene of like Beerus or Whis stopping him and sending him back to hell. Like, no, you know, like they could even do a thing where they promise him not to get out of the cocoon, and then because he tries to disobey them, they send him back to hell. But one thing I will tell you is I don't think that he's gonna betray Goku, because there's too much on the line here. I don't think they're gonna do that here. I don't think it's gonna happen. But who knows, really?
And plus, it wouldn't be a smart idea to betray Goku, because Beerus is there, and like we've noticed how serious Beerus has been with everything that's happened. Like he even threatened to wipe out Goku when Goku said he was gonna go to the Omni King and talk to him about the tournament. He even threatened him, saying that I'll wipe you out straight away. So Beerus is on edge about this whole thing, and he wants to have the best fighters and have everyone there that can actually win. And he even said to Goku, I don't like the fact that you're messing around and holding back. I want you to do this quick. He even gets ticked off by that. So seeing all these things happen, Frieza is going to end up joining, I think. If he doesn't, then it's going to be interesting to see who else could join. Because when you really think about it, there's not really much options. You've got Cell, but Frieza is the ideal candidate because he's the better personality. I know a lot of Cell fans are here, but like you can't deny it, Frieza does have the better personality, better lines that could be done with Frieza rather than Cell. And also,
yeah, and I talked about this in a video that I did with Real, which I don't know when it's gonna be up versus when this video goes up, but it should be on my channel very soon. If not, like, you know, if not, it's already up there. But we talked about that, and we talked about how Frieza is, you know, look, let's be real, 100% here, no pun intended. Resurrection F made like 44 billion yen. Frieza is the most iconic villain in all of Dragon Ball, and you know he's even more iconic than
even anime.
You could make that argument. He's even more iconic than Piccolo and Majin Buu, and I like Majin Buu. I don't like the fact that they got rid of him, but there's a reason why they're bringing him in. It's because Toei knows the marketability of Frieza, and like we talked about in that video, Frieza's interaction. Frieza has so much history, because think about Majin Buu. He has a little bit of history with these characters, but Frieza has history with Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Krillin, Piccolo. He never really met Roshi or Tien, or 17 and 18, but the other 6 he did, or the other 5 he did. And then not to mention, he also has indirect history with Kaba, Kale, Caulifla, and Frost. So it's gonna be very funny not just to see Frieza's interactions with, you know, Universe 7 and Vegeta not wanting this guy to be on this team, but also his interactions with Universe 6. So the idea of Frieza seeing Kale and Kaba and then seeing Frost, like that's gonna be, I think, a big moment in Super this summer.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of ways to look at it, because, like you just mentioned, the out-of-universe perspective, but in-universe, not only does he have connections to all those people, he also has connections to the gods hierarchy. You know what I mean? He has connections to Beerus and stuff like that.
That's right, he knows Beerus. Cell has no connection to any of them, dude.
Exactly.
And plus, I think we're overlooking this on Geekdom 101's channel. We did a video talking about the fact that this is both from Herms, this is both from Kanzenshu. Frieza does have the ability to sense God Ki, and I think that's also a cool port to bring in. Like
twist. Keep going.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, I think, out of everyone in the Afterlife, Frieza, in my opinion, is the best candidate from an in-universe perspective. He has the golden form. He can sense God Ki. He has a connection to Beerus. Beerus would know who he is. Beerus would know how to keep him in check, just like how he kept him in check for many years. I just think that would be, he's the best candidate in my opinion. Plus, just because Cell's the perfect fighter, don't forget, Frieza did go toe-to-toe with Goku, the martial arts master, and he does have a few abilities like the telekinesis and stuff like that. So don't underestimate Frieza.
Yeah, and that's the you said it right there. Like, people want Pycon to come back. I get it. He's a cool character. He was there for like 5.5 episodes. Like, this is not like Frieza, who's like iconic and has history with everybody. Goku is the only one who really, really knows Pycon. I mean, Krillin and them, you could imply they met, but he's also a filler character, not in the manga. Because this is also getting adapted to the Totoro manga, I don't think we're going to see non-manga characters in Super. We may. I'm not going to say we're not going to see it, but we haven't seen that many yet, if at all. We've seen a few, like, side, like, you know, Gregory and whatnot, but not anybody like Pykuhan. Pykuhan's like somebody...
If this was a filler arc...
I feel like they want you to forget about him. What were you going to say?
If this was a filler arc, Pycon would probably most likely be in it if it was a filler Toei animated only arc, but since this is from the manga as well, Toriyama... easily Frieza, you know what I mean? Toriyama's connection with Frieza, he would bring him back, you know?
Okay, no, but guys, look at it this way, yeah. You got Frieza coming back. You got a reference to Broly in the tournament.
It's wacky, like, isn't it? It's everything. It's like everything
I missed it. Gohan back as well.
Gohan, they're giving you everything you could want except for Fat Boo, which sucks.
Yeah, exactly, which everyone wants. Everyone wants Fat Boo back, but like they don't feel like... It's just a running gag at this point that he's like falling asleep all the time.
It is. It's a
him saying that
he's
tired.
This is the third time now. This is the third time.
Yeah, but you guys got anything else to add, or like I can end the video?
I have anything else to add. We talked about everything, really.
Okay, so make sure you guys check out these guys' channels. Links will be in the description below. I highly recommend it. And yeah, let me just wrap up this video. So please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying. Please like, rate, and enjoy this video. And yeah, this UK Chocolate Brother will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.